Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Little Miss Recap is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to your emergency podcast for MAFS.
We didn't know if we'd need it, but we need it.
We need it. I don't know if we'll need it next week.
I think we'll definitely need it next week.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I think we're going to get some peak Michelle just bitching up a storm. I'm done with her, Amy.
I'm kind of done with all of these people.
Well, I'm real done with Michelle.
I am too. And
David sucks. Madison sucks. The whole situation sucks. I'm done with Michelle and her energy.
I have a note in here that I am not going to allow the narrative to be rewritten about Michelle.
No. Stop with your holier than thou. You are just so put upon and so injured by that horrible David and Madison and what they did to me.
And the experts. They're letting her do it.
I know. You didn't like him. You fucking hated him.
You hated him.
From the moment you knew he smoked and lived with his parents.
From day one when he said I smoked and you went, ugh. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
You always made him feel less than. Look, what David did was not great.
No,
but what
and
David
he's a fuck boy. He's an asshole.
What David is guilty of is not being forthcoming. What Michelle is guilty of is being trash.
Yes.
She treated him like a trash person treats people.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Even as he's fucking someone else, he was nicer to Michelle. Yeah. Than she ever was to him.
So this was decision day.
Yes.
This was a shorter season than we normally get.
Yes. We initially, I remember Sarah and Mary were like, we must have like 6 more episodes like 2 weeks ago. But no.
But I think they are. I think they're shooting after decision day.
Okay. Well, here we are. We'll see what happens.
I don't know. So, I mean, I guess we could just jump in and start talking about everything. Let's talk about, this is Married at First Sight, season 18, episode 17.
Mm-hmm.
It aired on February 25th.
Yes. Were you okay taking notes because it was an odd episode? But you didn't take real notes.
I literally have 3 or 4 lines of
Okay,
notes.
good. Good. I know you get upset with odd numbers.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Payne and I, as you know, we're doing Temptation Island over there. And I told her I want the evens. And she said, I usually take the evens.
Oh,
so
God.
It's not just a me problem.
Okay. Well, I'm always willing to take the odds.
It might be a Libra problem.
Maybe.
Yes,
Pisces are just much more go along to get along than you people.
Maybe Libras are just very sensitive to numerology.
Sure. Okay.
I want to discuss 2 things. Breaking news in the BDFs. Someone else has adopted my daughter, Merlin.
I saw that.
Is she my daughter?
Yes. Yes. Title is your little boy. Merlin's your little girl. Okay. I have to say it in that way.
Okay. What is happening?
I think...
Let's explain for people who are not in the Facebook group. So if you don't listen to our 90-day coverage, my sister bought me 2 whales.
Right,
for
Merlin
Christmas.
and Title.
And I've been tracking them on 90 Day. And they're my children. I'm calling them home. They're not coming home. I don't know what's happening.
Right.
And yesterday, somebody else got a tracker from the same company, and it came with the same name, Merlin.
Now, what we need to do is we need to get you and this BDF to both get the location.
Casey.
Okay. You and Casey need to get the location of Merlin to see if it's the same Merlin. I mean, there are 2 Amy's in the world. There could be 2 Merlins. I don't think it is. I think this might be a scam.
This is what the BDFs have warned me about.
Uh-huh.
There was a singular whale theory.
Yes.
And I think it's come true.
Whale theory.
So Casey and I are going to coordinate. We're going to hit the Merlin GPS coordinates at the same time.
Right. You have to confirm.
Yeah.
The only way to do it is that.
It's probably the same whale. I've probably been lied to. I've been mistreated. Third is, I just want to warn everybody that I almost got scammed yesterday. I almost got us into a scam, and then I got us out of a scam.
What did you do?
But the reason I want to tell you is because I'm so super proud of myself that I recognized a scam.
Okay, well, what happened?
I'm going to cut this very short for people because I know you want to hear us talk about MAFS. Basically, one of our friends' Facebook pages was hacked.
Okay.
This hacker, acting as our friend, posted a bunch of stuff for sale that he was cleaning out an uncle's house.
Okay.
Prices seemed reasonable. Pictures seemed reasonable. I had no reason to doubt it.
Right.
Timmy was interested in a piece of equipment, so I messaged him. He's like, "I'm out of town till Friday, but if you guys want it, if you just give me a small deposit, we'll hold it for you." Immediately my cackles went up and I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Hmm." And he was like, so I tried to call him and it
Right.
was going right to voicemail.
Okay.
So then he was like, "Do you have Apple Pay?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I'm going to request the deposit." It was $500. I said, "Okay."
Wow.
So I said to Timmy, "I just have this weird feeling. And before I give someone $5 or $500,
Yeah.
I need to verify it's this person."
Yes.
So I said, "Person, you know us well. Can you just verify what street we live on?
Right.
What street we live off of?" Which is a question that you can't Google or look up.
Right.
Nothing. So then I posed the question again, nothing.
Nothing.
And
Yes.
then finally, a couple minutes later, they came back and said Elm Street, which is a street I lived on 3 houses ago, 4
Okay.
houses ago, and if you Googled me, you would see. So I knew immediately that it
Not
was
tr
a scam. Yeah.
Okay, good girl.
So how about that? So
Good
Timmy
girl.
goes, "Well, that was exciting. You walked us into a trap and then got us out of it."
Hey, you didn't actually walk you into a trap. You got near a trap and you were not pulled into the trap.
So my advice for people is
That's a good one.
whenever you're being asked to
Mhm.
send money even by Venmo, talk to the person or ask them a question
Yeah.
that
Yeah, yeah.
only they'll know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good
Mhm.
one.
Mhm. So I didn't get scammed.
Good girl.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Just wanted to share that with the BDFs because I guarantee you there are people who fell for this.
Oh, I'm sure, because that's pretty good.
Absolutely 100%. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that he wasn't answering his phone,
What was the piece of equipment that Timmy wanted to
the
procure?
skid steer. He's into the
Another
skid
fucking
steer.
skid steer?
Yeah, we don't have one.
Oh, I
He's
thought you
into
had
one.
one.
No, no, no. We have like a tractor with a bucket.
Oh,
He's looking for a skid steer.
I see.
I,
Okay,
whatever.
sure.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so that's been a scam corner.
Okay, now
Okay.
back to MAFS, which
Back
is
to
also a scam, but a
speaking
different
of
kind.
scam corners.
Speaking of scamming, but a different kind.
Okay, so the experts are forcing Madison to sit down with Alan.
Mhm.
Now, what did you think of this meeting? Was it necessary? And how did she do?
She did terribly. Um,
I have to say something that's going to be controversial.
oh,
I don't normally say I hate people. I hate Madison.
I really, really strongly dislike this woman. She
Yeah,
was an
I don't
asshole
like
to
her.
him. It was
Mhm.
so unnecessary. She really the meeting itself was unnecessary, but okay, fine. We're going to make it happen. She could have just come in there and been like, "Alan, you know what? I am sorry. You deserve better than the way I treated you.
Yeah.
I don't have an excuse for how I behaved. I fell for someone else and I handled it really wrong and I'm sorry and you didn't deserve this."
Yeah, but
But
she
no,
didn't.
she comes in, she's like, "Well, I didn't mean to."
And if you notice, she did a little bit of the classic, "I'm sorry if my actions hurt you," like that kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm. Fuck off.
Ugh, fuck off. She To me, of the 3 people involved in this whole scandal, Madison is the most at fault.
Mhm.
David did the equal thing, and I'm not just picking on the woman,
No.
but David and Michelle's marriage was a very different situation.
I said it last week or the week before, and I keep saying it. David, Michelle, and Madison all knew they were leaving this unmarried. Alan didn't fucking know that, and he didn't know that because Madison kept lying to him.
Mhm, mhm.
And it wasn't kind and it wasn't fair. And Alan's a good fucking dude.
So, recently
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we find out that Alan is like a monster human being, but because all of this just
he
happened around
wasn't too
him,
good
we
at
didn't get
it.
to see it? I don't
Well,
think so because I'm into him, but
sometimes, and I've never been on a reality show,
nor have I.
so I don't know what it feels like. But sometimes I'm like, sometimes you have to let the edit speak for itself.
Mhm.
And particularly felt that with MM later, and we'll get to it.
Okay.
But yeah, like, Alan just kind of let Madison look like she's going to look to the cameras.
Mhm. He played it beautifully. Like, just let her come in looking the way she looked.
So did you know, like,
And I don't mean by her appearance, just acting the way she's acting is what I mean
did
by
you know, like, on day one, she left him alone?
no.
Day one, when they moved into the apartments, this clip has surfaced recently. She was going out to dinner with friends, and then she texted him at like 1:30 and said she was just going to sleep home because she was near her house and she was tired. Day
Oh,
one. Day one.
wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, this started on the honeymoon. I'm now
I
100%
agree.
convinced this
I think
started
they
on
were
the
going to the
honeymoon.
gym together on the honeymoon, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh, and
Because
that's when they started chatting.
they're the people go to gym on vacation. See?
Right.
See?
Nothing
That's the
good
sign
comes
of
of
a
that.
serial killer.
Nothing good
Yes.
comes of that. Yeah, I feel for him. He deserves so much better than this.
So he can't even look at her, and he
Mm-mm.
did say, and I was really glad, he's like, "You dangled the carrot."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the experts, they really were on Team Allen here.
As well they should have been.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
what they are trying as much as they'll ever hold anybody to account to try to hold Madison to account, as much as they ever will. Pia's
Um,
very distracted by her very bad lipstick, so she can only do so much.
Amanda, what happened to Dr. Pepper?
Oh, I don't know.
She's checked out mentally.
She's not here.
She had 3 words to say. I was like, "Dr. Pepper, you'd normally be reading these people for filth. What are
Mhm.
you doing?"
I don't
I
know.
don't think she wants to be here anymore.
I don't think she does either, but someone needed to help. And I love Pia. I think she's
I
gorgeous.
love Pia
I love
too.
her clothes 99% of the
Yes.
time, but that
Yes.
lipstick was a choice.
The
It was
lipstick
not
was
the
a
good
lot.
choice.
It was distracting. You know who really could spice things up on this show? Therapist James from Last Resort. He
Ooh,
could lean in and be
ooh.
like,
Mm.
I do understand what is happening here. And I think that you really need to learn how to talk to each other.
He would do the most, and it would bring
Yeah.
a lot to
Yeah.
this. And then we could just have Cal just taking his glasses off right and left and center.
Yeah. Whatever. So now they force David to talk to Michelle. Not a good look, David.
No,
Not a good look.
he's I think he's decided I'm gonna be the villain here, so fuck it. I'm not even gonna try to not be the villain. I'm
But he,
actually going to lean into villainhood.
yeah, two things. He leaned into villainhood,
Mhm.
to villainy, if you will.
Yes.
And he didn't stand up to Michelle at all. He
No.
didn't say, "You made me feel like shit when on the honeymoon or right after the wedding,
Yeah.
when you were like, ugh, you had stink face on because I lived in my parents' basement, blah, blah, blah. You continued to berate me. You
Yep.
made it very clear to me." Like he needed to say those things.
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah.
what,
I don't know. I don't know why she got to just flail out of control, but
I
that's what
just,
Michelle does.
I just wrote, I will not accept this revisionist history. Michelle is not the victim here.
Nope.
The only thing David is guilty of is not being more forthcoming with his feelings. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. I mean,
Other than the cheating. But yes, like and
but
this is a different weird
let's
situation.
not reframe this as
They
she is the scorned woman. Come
No.
on.
No. That's where
I'm
I
not
get
letting it
annoyed.
happen.
You don't give a fuck, lady. You straight up don't give a fuck.
Boy,
You hate this guy.
things worked out for her.
Oh, yeah. Because she would have and I have, a whole 2 MAFS seasons under my belt, so correct me if I'm wrong. If this David thing hadn't happened, she would have gone down as one of the top villains in MAFS
Mm,
history because she was so terrible to him. Imagine if we found out David's just a good guy who was just trying to make her marriage work, and
I
all
think
she did was treat him like shit.
I think David is a fuckboy. I think David is
Yes.
not authentic.
Yes.
And I think her spidey sense was clued into that pretty early on.
Okay.
But I also think two things can be true.
Sure.
She was real turned off by him
Yes.
and didn't hide it
No. No, she
and
didn't even try to hide it.
made him feel like shit about it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He didn't deserve the way she treated him until he cheated. And even then he didn't no one deserves to be treated terribly like that.
I agree.
So, but Madison is the worst of the bunch, hands down.
Yeah. Amanda, is Juan human?
No.
Is he AI?
He might be. He might. What is up with this man?
What is going on with him? We have been doing this for 2 years, you and I. We have
Yes.
come across a lot of jokers.
Yes.
If I can't read them, which I often can't, you often can.
Yeah. I don't
Neither one of us have a read on this guy at all.
No, and I
It's
wouldn't
like
even describe him as a joker. He's just
it's something
there.
we've never encountered. He is
No.
fucking AI, I'm telling you.
There's something up with this kid. This kid, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'm okay with the fact that I just said that, but there's something wrong with this kid.
Yeah.
He's just there's no connection.
They're sitting in that hot tub miles apart from each other.
Mhm. Well,
I don't know.
that goes against your theory that you had was that they were secretly banging the whole
I was
time.
hoping.
No, I knew it. There's
Let me
no
tell you
there there.
something. My girl Carla carried herself with class.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I'm
And when
still a
she
Carla stan, except I don't think she's as stunning as you do.
ugh, when she strutted into that decision day in that dress, I was
That
like,
dress was amazing.
"You go."
Yeah,
Mhm,
you are not here
mhm.
to play, girl.
So, she kind of hints to the experts a little bit that he's rigid, inflexible, and, like, he's like, "Oh, I wanted somebody who shared my values, like, somebody who, is real into fitness." And I think it was Pia's like, "She's a Pilates instructor."
Right, right. He's like, but I mean, in a different way than she is.
Yeah, and Carla goes, "He wants somebody who, if he's going to the gym at 6 o'clock, you go to the gym at 6 o'clock."
Mhm.
Like, so what I'm hearing is he's really inflexible
Yeah, yeah.
and just kind of
I think
I
he
don't
grew up in so much chaos, and his family has come so far from where they started as,
yeah.
immigrants from Colombia.
Mhm.
I think he has a very rigid way of leading his life. Everything is very regimented, everything is very planned out, everything is very thoughtfully done
Yeah.
because he's trying to make order out of chaos.
Well, and
Except I
he
don't think
also
there's chaos now, but I think he's just so afraid of more chaos that he's going to keep everything in order.
no, that's a very good point. But I think he was also kind of turned off by the spirituality stuff.
Oh, that was too much for him. It
Yeah,
was way
and
too much.
he kind of said that to her before they got to decision day, and she was like, "Well, I don't normally act like that." Like, she was,
Right.
without saying it, she was kind of like, "We did this for the show.
Right.
I'm
Right.
not running to, a card reader every day." And
Right.
he's like, "Well, it's been a lot."
And I had 2 months and they kept telling me to show you the things I like to do, and I don't know, I didn't think hanging out with my girlfriends in a coffee shop would be that exciting to you.
And he's kind of like, Did you have to sage the house every 3 days? Like, what's going on here? I don't
Just
know."
yeah.
Disconnect between these two. So unfortunately, they both say no. The experts,
Which
I'm
we knew.
shocked because there's always a portion of the program where Pastor Cal tries to talk you into staying.
Mhm.
He didn't lean too hard into that. I think he
No.
saw it was done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were both perfectly lovely and complimentary to each other. I
Yeah.
mean, they were fine. They broke up as nicely as you could. They both said, "We gave it our all. We just didn't get there."
I guarantee you they didn't spend one night in that shared apartment.
No, I don't think they did either.
No. I think they thought we'll get through the experiment.
And
And
then
I
be done.
want to I want to say this to the clowns of season, what was it? 16? With Emily and Brennan and all those
Oh,
people, was that
17.
last season?
Yeah.
17, yeah, yeah. I wanna say to the clowns of season 17,
Mhm.
this is how you do it.
Yeah.
This is how you pull off we wanna be respectful on camera and
Mhm.
get through the experiment with our reputations intact.
Mhm.
This is how you do it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't run around having packs and melting down in the hot tub and whoop, those idiots. Okay, so they're done. We're
They're
done.
done. Bye. But
Okay.
I Carla did have one little dig of like, I don't wanna be with someone who doesn't wanna bang me, basically,
Yeah,
which rightfully so. No shame in that.
agreed.
But I
And who doesn't wanna bang Carla? I wanna bang
I
Carla.
know
I'm
you
not
wanna bang
even
I
a
don't
little
wanna
bit
bang
gay.
Carla, she's not my type, but she just wanted her cuddles and her kisses.
I'm here
Her
for it.
kisses and her cuddles.
I
You
would
give her
give her
kisses and
kisses and
cuddles.
cuddles. I would.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Camille and Thomas.
I got nervous for a second. She sold it.
I like her. She's a prankster.
I like
And
her too.
that's gonna endear her to me.
Uh-huh. I like them. I like her. I think these 2 are gonna be great.
I really like him.
Mhm. I do
And
too.
I understand where she's coming from. She's like, he's not decisive enough. He's not
Mhm.
I think he'll grow into that.
He will. They barely know each other.
And let me tell you something. Camille's a strong woman.
Mhm.
And as much as she says she wants him to lead, mm, I think she's okay being the leader too.
I think she wants to feel like he could and would lead more than she needs him to
Yes.
lead,
Yes.
if that makes
Yes.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I tell you all the time that I'm in charge of all the financial administrative stuff in our household
Uh-huh.
for our family. I really wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I like it. Could you ever not be in charge of your own stuff?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So
Tried it,
I
didn't work.
so I think Camille will embrace the fact that she sees in him that he could be a leader,
Mhm.
but it's okay. You don't have to lead.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. He gets down on one knee with the basketball. What'd you think of the basketball situation?
It was cute. It was cute.
I thought so too, but she left him down there a long time. The man's 42. He can't be on that knee very long.
We've had a lot of hamstring challenges. I will not be sad to never hear my hammy again from these two, but
He did say, "I've had the most injuries."
it's 2 months. She puts him through his paces, man. These two are gonna have a fun life together, I think.
I agree. Now,
Yeah.
Amanda, there is a serious question with these two. And I really, before you answer, I just want you to take in the question and think about it.
Okay.
Will they have an ADT alarm system in their new home?
I think they will, because sometimes craziness happens in your home and you're glad that ADT is there to protect you.
I
Camille,
agree. I agree.
ADT wasn't gonna protect you from any of the crazy that was happening. It was in the house. It was supposed to be in the house.
The experts, like Amanda likes to say, Pastor Callie thought he was going to cream his jeans. He was so excited that these two said yes.
Thank God one of these jokers got it right.
Was it? I was reading somewhere, was it this season or was it Love is Blind, which are by the same production company,
Right. Chris
ironically,
Colin, yes.
that they weren't going to air the season because it was so bad. I think it might have been about the new Love is Blind, because the new Love is Blind is a challenge.
We're only 2 episodes, actually not even 2 full episodes in.
Can you tell any of them apart?
No, they're real generic. They're real generic. They're cute. They're cute boys, but I have a feeling they're all going to be nightmares because they're all very generic.
Yeah.
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 So, okay, let's move on to the after party, shall we?
Okay. I have to tell you real quick before I forget. Somebody went on an adventure this morning into the garage.
Leo?
He did. He did. His little paws are.
Now he's all wound up.
I know. He's all in a mood. His little toe beans are all cold.
He got a little thrill.
He got a
He
little
got a
taste
little
of freedom.
adrenaline going.
I love he just goes out there. He wanders through 10 minutes, comes back to the door.
Somebody once told me that, and I don't know if this applies to cats, but somebody once told me that dogs, you can stimulate a dog just taking them for a ride in your car down the road,
Mhm.
because there's so many different smells that
Ah,
stimulate their brain. It's
right.
the equivalent to like letting them run around for like 3 hours in a circle.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
just having that
Right.
new environment tires them out and exercises their brain a little bit. It's weird.
Never
But I
heard that
wonder
about
if it's like
cats.
that for cats. Like I wonder if Leo just needs to stimulate his brain a little bit sometimes and goes out in the garage and walks around and sees new smells.
You're very generous with his brain. I'm not sure how much brain we've got going on in there.
Oh.
We've got cute. He's
We've
got
got
cute.
cute.
He's
Yeah.
got cute. He's just not one of the great kitty thinkers of our time.
Okay. I
It's okay.
understand.
It's not why he's here.
Like Nellie's not one of the greatest dog thinkers of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's what I wrote about the party.
Okay.
They're all going to Juan's. It looks like WWE basement. I don't know what's happening here.
What goes on in this building? First of all, we've got a fighting ring.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got a nightclub upstairs with a bar
Yeah.
and a pool table
That looks
and a
like
light show.
It looks like something out of the 80s movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise.
It very much does. He must rent that space out, which if he does, good on you, dude.
Yeah, they're in Chicago. I mean,
Yeah,
probably,
that looks like a great little, like, let's say you wanted to throw a cocktail party at some kind of funky place.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
Sure.
Like a holiday party.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Yeah.
MM needs to stop doing the most and just let Ike look like the trash he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not I'm just going to say it, and I know people are going to come for me, and I'm sorry. I love MM, but this is not a good look for her. She needs to stop.
She read him that terrible letter, which we enjoyed. She handed him the list of therapists.
Yeah.
She should just be done.
Because the narrative he's painting is that she's like a mean bitch.
Right. And that's how she's acting now.
And she's kind of leaning into that. And she needs to stop because she's just proving him right. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words.
However, I need like all of the behind the scenes footage of these two, because if she didn't yell at him one time, which I'm pretty sure she didn't.
I find it hard. So this is what I'm talking about. This is how she's undermining her case.
Yeah.
I see this person. The last 3 times we've seen her, she has read him for filth.
Uh-huh.
I find it hard to believe she didn't say something to him.
Yeah, now I
And
do.
I don't want to believe that about
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, yeah, no, I get it.
So, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna if you said to me tomorrow,
Yes.
you have to pick one or else we're throwing you off a cliff. Are you do you believe MM or do you believe Ike? Of course I'm believing MM.
Right.
This is not even a competition.
No. Mm-mm.
But I'm saying there might be some people who are like, well, she is pretty mean.
Yeah, she could be very mean to him.
Right. So
He
like
deserves it, but
in
well,
our opinion, he deserves it
yeah,
because he's trash.
yeah. But yeah,
But
I'm with you. She needs
it's
to
not a good look.
calm down. She needs to calm down.
Yeah, because she ripped into him again. And he was like, and again, I always say, what does the rest of the cast think about this person?
Yeah.
The rest of the cast all hate Ike.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Yes. They
Oh, yeah.
love her.
Who was it? Carla's like, I mean, we barely know you, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You've
Mm-hmm.
been MIA so much, we barely know you.
Yeah. So what'd you think of the whole exchange between Michelle and Madison? What's gonna happen?
I think it's going to get fucking ugly.
Ew.
I'm kind of excited.
We're gonna do this right now, babe.
Uh-huh.
You want to do this right now, babe?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Michelle, be the bigger person. You have the opportunity. Well, no, she really doesn't. I was gonna say you have the opportunity to walk out of here okay. No, you don't. The only
First of
one who's
all,
walking out of here okay is Alan.
have you seen Madison's arms? I wouldn't fuck with that bitch.
No, that woman would destroy me with her fingers.
Not only is she working out in the gym, she's fucking in the gym.
Yeah.
She's doing a lot of things in the gym.
She's fucking on that weight bench, man. She's fingering someone on a treadmill. I don't know what's happening over there.
The F is in the V on the treadmill. I can't. I'm scared of her. So, like, I would be what would you do if somebody was like, "Do you wanna do this right now, babe? You wanna go?"
I'd be like, "No, I'm okay, sorry.
Like,
Didn't mean to look at you." I'd be like, Todd, where are you
Now,
talking
if
at me?"
I was defending you,
Yeah.
I would be like, "Phew," like little Tasmanian devil right into her, like, "Fuck off, da, 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 da."
And
But
I would go,
but to
Timmy,
defend
help us."
myself, no. I know, Timmy would really,
I'd just be like, "Timmy, help us."
Timmy would Timmy's just like, you just unleash him on things. But not a good look, Madison.
Mm-mm.
Like, what are you
No.
doing?
Mm-mm.
Ugh.
No, they're acting like idiots. Um, how did you feel about Alan not shaking David's hand?
I was okay with it.
Yeah.
And I loved how David kept trying to shake.
He's like, I don't want to shake your hand. Oh,
David
okay.
did Alan really wrong.
Yeah, he did.
The
They were
fact that
they were
Alan
good
is
friends.
the fact that Alan is even there
Uh-huh.
is again, this wasn't like, "Oh my god, we realized last night we had feelings for each other." This went on for weeks.
Mhm. And she
Alan
lied to him over and over and
Alan
over. And he
probably
lied to
said
him.
yes, Alan probably said to David numerous times, "I don't know what's going on in my marriage, da, 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 da."
Mhm.
Very similar to what we saw with Michelle and Madison.
Yeah.
And David looked him square in the face and probably said, "Just, just stick it out, brother. Da,
Right,
da,
just
da,
keep trying.
whatever." Yeah. No, fuck that guy.
She's trying too. She's really into it. We talk about it at the gym.
You're lucky.
Okay.
You're lucky he showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
don't think he should have shook his hand.
which is there anything appealing about David at this point?
No, not in my
No.
opinion. I think
Mm-mm.
he's trash.
Yeah.
Did he deserve what Michelle was saying about him and doing to him? No.
No, but like he's kind of a lump on a log.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of there.
No. And I think what what Michelle sussed out in him was that in her opinion, that he's not
Mhm.
very ambitious.
Yep.
He's not authentic. And again, if you have to run around saying what a good guy you are,
You're not a good guy.
you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think he's got his shit together. And I
No.
think that's
That's
that's a
important to Michelle, and that's fine.
and that's a turn off to me as well.
Yeah, that would be
I
a
would
turn
feel
off
the
to me
same
too.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is he? Do we know?
He's he's like in his mid-30s, I think. Let's see.
That's too old to not have your shit together in this way. Well, I shouldn't say that because I didn't have my shit together when I was 30, but it's too old to not have your shit together and to go on a reality TV show to be married at first sight.
Yeah. He's
David.
36.
No, no.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
He's
Right?
36. Yeah, no, he should be doing a lot better than this.
And if you're not, that's fine. Life happens, but don't go
Yeah.
on a reality show.
Yeah. Michelle's 38, David's 35.
Oh, how old's Madison?
Hold on.
Hmm.
I think she's like 28.
Yeah, I think she's a
She's
lot
29.
younger.
She's 29. So she'll put up with that more than
Yeah.
Michelle would.
Yeah. I get that. All right. Anything else? Do we have to say anything else?
Did you like that David and Michelle or Madison were pretending to go on their first date?
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
how giggly he was.
Right. How I didn't know you were this into golf. I knew
Yeah.
nothing about you.
Yeah, like stop.
Look, this is the first time we're alone together outside of the gym.
I have no interest in seeing these two date.
No, me neither. Me neither. They can have each other.
Real quick, next time on.
Mm-hmm.
MM's engaged already?
There's better be more than like a 3-month time jump here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to be real worried about our girl MM.
And again, this guy seems to get up and be a little
in Ike's
threatening
face.
to Ike. Like, do we really need to? Again, Ike is a huge douchebag. Let the douche.
Let him just hang himself out to dry and just make a fool of himself all the time, because every time he opens up his mouth, he makes a fool of himself. So just let him do it. He doesn't need your help.
When he showed up with the 1-page divorce paper, I don't know who said it, if it's Mary or Sarah or somebody, but the Fisher-Price divorce paper. That was it. You never have to say another word.
Case closed.
And
then your final salvo, honestly, could very just have been, here are the instructions for how to do this. And some therapists. Good luck to you, my dude. Like, she didn't need to do anything more, and that would have been the perfect burn.
Yes.
To get us out of there.
Yeah.
Just his entire affect is so enraging.
He's enraging as a human.
Yeah. He's just really terrible.
Yeah.
Why do we act this way?
He's an insufferable poet. Do you know how many of those I've been around?
That's true. You know these people.
Oh, God.
Letters to his future wife or whatever the fuck it was.
Yes. He's still running around trying to promote that self-published book.
Dude, you are not going to be having a future wife anytime soon. You did not give yourself... Alan is going to come out of here being able to get any tail he wants. Ike, not so much.
Now, I will say this. Everybody went on Amazon and gave him shitty reviews on his book. I'm not for that.
I know.
I don't think
That was unnecessary.
think you should be doing that.
No, but still kind of funny.
Still kind of funny, but I didn't do it.
But Alan's going to be the only one who comes out of here okay.
Alan is going to be knee deep in the P word.
Yes. In what word, Amy?
He's going to have to trudge through like I trudged through a snowstorm.
Through what?
Through P word.
Through what? Through pussy?
Not saying it, Amanda.
Okay. Okay. What if Leo's asking you to?
Nope.
He just said to me, please tell Amy to say it.
No.
Okay.
No.
See? He even cried.
But Alan's going to be just okay.
Yeah, Alan will be fine. And Alan apparently, he's kind of soft launched his new girlfriend. We don't really know who she is yet.
I still think that was a mistake. He should have waited till this aired.
He should have waited till this aired.
Although I'm sure the new girlfriend is fine.
She could be amazing. I hope she's amazing, because I think he's amazing, because I love him.
But here's what's going to happen. He's going to hit a new level of fame.
Yeah.
And he should have waited.
Yeah. Yeah. He could have had more options. But hey, maybe he's very happy with the option he has.
Yeah. All right, my friend, we've said it all.
We have said it all. Our maybe last, who knows, emergency MAFS podcast.
Yeah, we don't know.
We'll drop them as we need them.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much. If you want to support the show, join our Patreon, Supercast, Apple subscriptions, where we're talking about Yellow Jackets, Mad Men.
Yes.
What else? Sister Wives.
Sister
rewatch.
Wives. Yes. I've got some documentaries coming up.
Yeah. And we're going to be going into Love After Lockup. We got a lot.
March will be another busy month here at Little Miss Recap.
Yes, it will. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you soon.
Take care, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com.
or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.